Claire Elizabeth Hall. I'm one of the 3 Lincoln County Commissioners. Since 2018, I have been a member of the Oregon Housing Stability Council, and in 2020, I became the council chair. I am thrilled by the recent completion of Wacoma Place, the 44-unit project in Lincoln City that's managed by the Housing Authority of Lincoln County. The groundbreaking a couple of years ago was great. This was even sweeter because I got to spend a lot of time with tenants. Part of the funding for this was focused for Echo Mountain fire survivors, and I met a man who was one of the first residents. Unfortunately, because of a variety of difficult circumstances, he hasn't had a permanent home for 4 years. Now he does, and that's what Wacoma Place has made possible.
From the day we had to move and the house burned the next day, actually it all started on a Monday night, that Labor Day weekend. When I came home from work that day, the mountain was on fire. About midnight, the whole mountain was all lit up. And then Tuesday afternoon, which was the next day, we had to get out because the Lincoln County Sheriff was up there telling people to leave. And I understand everybody did get out. We left about 3 or 4 o'clock on a Tuesday afternoon. Then I was informed the house burned the next morning, like 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning, and the firemen had to run because the tornado-type fires came in with that wind. All that heavy wind they talked about came in on a Wednesday morning. I was told that a lot of the homes were gone in just a matter of minutes because the fire was like 100 feet high, and with the wind behind like 75, 80 miles an hour, it was just pushing everything down the hill. And then it came down the hill and jumped the river and went over on the other side of 18 and then went through Salmon River Mobile Village because we owned a home there too. And my daughter experienced that. When she had to go get out her cats, the fire was at the end of the driveway. And that's pretty close for a wildfire. Then the next thing is I stayed with both my girls for a little bit. Rochelle was first. Then I had the opportunity to get into a place called the Haven, which the 2 motels by Dee River. That was what they called a fire relief place for people that lost their homes. But before we got there, we had to go. I think we stayed in a place in Depot Bay for a while too. That was something to do with the Red Cross. And then a lady named Amy Brown at the Grange, Rose Lodge Grange, is a place that people go out there and get food from. And we have cards, and she convinced me that I did not have to go up in the woods and sleep in the cold, and she got me into a place they call the Lincoln County Community Winter Shelter. And I stayed there until about the end of March when they shut it down. And we got into this place on June 24th. And I was chosen the 3rd person to check in. And since I've been here, I've learned to be safe. I feel better. I like that door locked. When I moved in June 24th, I'd wake up at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning because I just was pretty strung out over this whole mess. But I didn't give up. And here I am today. I'm a different person. I'm a lot happier. I'm meeting people here and meeting some of the people here. We all come in here and we're having a good time. And this is what Jennifer said. We want all our seniors here to be happy. And we talked about but we might have some training here to teach me how to cook, because I worked in food and beverage. I don't know how to cook very well, you know what I mean? So I can cook enough to, but I mean more variety. And I'm healthy, and and I'm well up in age, and so I take care of myself. I do everything every day that's necessary. So, but that's my story. hope that some other people on the mountain that are still looking for a home, I hope they find a home, because I know what that feeling was to have no home, especially after you build a home to retire. A lot of people have talked to me that they were amazed I got through this. But I'm here. And when I get here tonight, I can go in my room, I'm happy, and you know, I arranged my apartment the way I like it, and I've learned that there's always hope now, and I feel so much better that I have my own space, my own way of life, and I can do what I want. You know what I mean? And my daughter over here has been a big help to me. And I have a granddaughter that does all homemade cooking, so we eat homemade cooking.